Now here the question is for the hyperbola xy equals 4. So in this case value of c is 2. Which of the following is true? Now equation of transverse axis is y plus minus x equals 0. Now we know that for this hyperbola xy equals c square, equation of transverse axis is y equals x and not y equals plus or minus x. So that means this result A is not true. Now eccentricity of rectangular hyperbola, it is always under root 2. So that means this option B, it is correct. Now what about foci? So we have already established that foci is at plus minus root 2c and plus minus root 2c. Value of c is 2. So focus of this hyperbola will be at plus minus 2 root 2 and plus minus 2 root 2. And equation of directrix, it is given by x plus y plus minus root 2c equals 0. So this equation of directrix will be x plus y equals plus minus 2 root 2 equals 0. That means this option C is correct. Now what is length of latus rectum? Length of latus rectum is 2 root 2 into c. So this will be 4 root 2. So that means this option D is also correct. Now here the question is, if the line AX plus BY plus C equals 0 is normal to hyperbola XY equals 1, then which of the following statement is true? Now we know that equation of normal to rectangular hyperbola is t cube x minus ty equals c t to the power 4 minus c. Now what is slope of normal? Slope of this line is t square, which is always greater than 0. Now slope of this line is minus a upon b is greater than 0. So it means that a upon b is less than 0. So one of them should be positive and the other one should be negative. So it will be either a greater than 0, b less than 0, or a less than 0 and b greater than 0. So the correct options are B and C. Now here the question is, chord PQ of rectangular hyperbola meets the axis of x at A, C is the midpoint of PQ and O is the origin, then triangle ACO is. So we have this chord which meets the x-axis at point A, y-axis at B, and C is the midpoint of chord and O is the origin. Now we'll take this point C as x1, y1. We know that equation of chord with given midpoint is given by t equals s1, which in the case of a rectangular hyperbola is xy1 plus yx1 equals 2x1 y1. Now we can write this equation as x upon 2x1 plus y upon 2y1 equals 1. So this point A will be 2x1 comma 0 and this point B will be 0 comma 2y1. Now we have to find the nature of this triangle ACO. Now we will find AC. AC will be under root of x1 square plus y1 square, and we will find OC. OC is under root of x1 square plus y1 square, and OA is simply 2x1. Now here AC is equal to OC. This triangle ACO is an isosceles triangle, and that's your option number B. Now here the question is, the curve xy equals C and the circle x square plus y square equals to 1, they touch each other at 2 points, then distance between the point of contact is. So we have this circle and we have this rectangular hyperbola. They touch each other at 2 points. We'll need to find distance between these 2 points. We'll find the point of intersection. So we'll write x square plus c square upon x square equals 1. So it will be x to the power 4 minus x square plus c square equals 0. Now this equation should have only 2 real roots. Value of d, it must be 0. And if the value of d is 0, we'll get 1 minus 4c square equals 0. Value of c is plus or minus 1 by 2. And then we'll get x square as 1 upon 2 and the value of x will be plus or minus 1 by root 2. So this point, it is 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2, and this point here will be minus 1 by root 2 and minus 1 by root 2. Now we need to find distance between these two points of contact, say PQ. So we have to find PQ. PQ will be under root 2 square plus under root 2 square, and that will be simply 2, and that's your option number B. Now the next question is, the equation of auxiliary circle to this hyperbola is, we know that equation of auxiliary circle is x square plus y square equals 2c square. C square in this case is 9, so it will be x square plus y square equals 18, and that's your option number C. Now here the question is, we need to find locus of foot of perpendicular from center of hyperbola on a variable tangent. Now equation of hyperbola is xy equals 1, and we know that equation of tangent is x plus t square y equals 2t. Now we need to find locus of foot of perpendicular on this tangent from origin. So let this point be alpha comma beta. Now we'll use the formula for foot of perpendicular, then we can write alpha minus 0 upon 1 equals beta minus 0 upon t square, and it'll be equal to 0 plus 0 minus 2t upon 1 plus t to the power 4. Now from here we can write alpha as 2t upon 1 plus t to the power 4, and we'll write beta as 2t cube upon 1 plus t to the power 4. Now we'll divide second with first. We'll write beta upon alpha as t square. Now we'll need to eliminate t. So what we'll do is we'll put the value of t here. So we'll square it. We'll write alpha square and then 1 plus t to the power 4 whole square. So it'll be beta square upon alpha square whole square, and it'll be equal to 4t square, which is beta upon alpha. So now we can write this as alpha square into alpha square plus beta square whole square upon alpha to the power 4 beta upon alpha. Now alpha square will cancel, alpha will also cancel. So we'll get this equation as alpha square plus beta square whole square, it is equal to 4 alpha beta. So locus of this foot of perpendicular will be x square plus y square whole square equals 4xy, and that's your option number D. Now here the question is, if PQRS are 4 concentric points on rectangular hyperbola, then coordinates of the orthocenter of triangle PQR is. We already know the result that for 3 points CT1, C upon T1, CT2, C upon T2, and R, CT3, C upon T3, orthocenter of the triangle PQR is given by minus C T1, T2, T3, comma, minus C T1, T2, T3. And we have also studied the result that when circle and hyperbola, they intersect at concyclic points, then T1, T2, T3, T4 is 1. So from here we can write T1, T2, T3 as 1 upon T4. So this orthocenter will be minus CT4 minus C upon T4. Minus CT4 is minus X4, and this is minus Y4, and that's your option number C. Now here the question is, if the sum of the slopes of normal from a point P on hyperbola xy equals c square is constant, the locus of P is. Now we know that equation of normal is given by t cube x minus ty c t to the power 4 minus c. Now suppose this normal, it passes through the point alpha comma beta, then we can write this equation as a biquadratic equation in t. So this equation will be c t to the power 4 minus t cube alpha plus t beta minus c equals 0. Now slope of normal is t square, and it is given that sum of slopes of normal is constant. So that means we are given that t1 square plus t2 square plus t3 square plus t4 square, it is constant and it is equal to k. Now this is nothing but s1 square minus 2s2 and it is equal to k. Now what's s1? s1 in this case is alpha upon c, so it will be alpha upon c square. S2 is 0 and this is k. So we'll get this locus as alpha square equals c square k. So this required locus will be x square equals c square k, and that's your option B. Now here the question is set of integral values of m for which the line x plus y equals m cuts the hyperbola xy at integral points. Now we know that any point on this hyperbola we can write this as t comma 1 upon t, t plus 1 upon t, it is equal to m. Now both t and 1 upon t, they must be integer. So both t and 1 upon t, they'll be integer if and only if t is either minus 1 or plus 1. So value of t must be minus 1 or plus 1. So that gives us integral values of m as either plus 2 or minus 2, and that's your option B. Now here the question is, if the circle intersects this hyperbola in 4 points, then which of the following is true? Now what we'll do is, we'll eliminate y, we'll get x square plus c to the power 4 upon x square, and this is a square. So this equation will be x to the power 4 minus a square x square plus c to the power 4 equals 0. Now this equation will have 4 real roots, x1, x2, x3 and x4. Now we'll write s1, which is x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4. It is nothing but 0. And we'll find s4, which is product of all the roots, x1, x2, x3 and x4. This value is simply c to the power 4. So that means option A and option C, they'll be correct. Now we'll try and find equation of y. Since x and y, they are symmetric in the equation, we'll end up getting the same equation. So this situation will be same for y also. So for y also, we'll get the same equation, which is y to the power 4 minus a square y square plus c to the power 4 equals 0. So in that case, options B and D, they'll also be correct. Now here the question is, consider a hyperbola xy equals 4. The tangent at any point P of hyperbola intersects the coordinate axis at A and B, and O is center of hyperbola. The locus of circumcircle of triangle OAB is. So we have this hyperbola xy equals 4. Here the value of C is 2. Now equation of any tangent is given by x plus t square y equals 2ct. So here in this case, it will be simply 4t. Now this tangent, it will intersect x-axis at A and y-axis at B. Now if we'll put y as 0, we'll get A as 4t comma 0. And if we'll put x as 0, we'll get 0 comma 4 upon t. Now we need to find locus of circumcenter of this triangle OAB. Now this triangle OAB is right angle triangle. So center of the circle will be midpoint of AB, and say this point is alpha beta. So from here we can write alpha as 2t and beta as 2 upon t. Now we'll multiply it, we'll get alpha into beta equals 4. So this is xy equals 4. So locus of circumcenter of triangle OAB will lie on this curve itself, which is a rectangular hyperbola whose eccentricity is root 2, whose C is 2. So length of latest rectum, it will be 2 root 2c. Now c in this case is 2. So it will be simply 4 root 2. So answer to this question is option C. Rectangular hyperbola with length of latest rectum as 4 root 2. Now one of the result in rectangular hyperbola is these two rectangular hyperbolas xy equals c square and x square minus y square equals a square. They intersect orthogonally or they intersect at right angles. So suppose this point of intersection P is x1, y1. Now we'll differentiate this first curve. We'll write x dy by dx plus y equals 0. Then m1 LB minus y1 upon x1. And if we'll differentiate the second curve, we'll get 2x minus 2y dy by dx LB 0. So value of m2 will be x1 upon y1. Now we'll find m1 into m2, this product, it is always minus 1. So any rectangular hyperbola of the form xy equals c square will intersect this hyperbola x square minus y square equals to a square orthogonally. Now here the question is, if the normal to a given hyperbola at a point ct, c upon t meets the curve again as ct dash, c upon t dash, then the value of t cube into t dash is. Now we have drawn a normal at this point say P and it meets the curve again at this point Q. Now this is CT, C upon T, and it is CT dash, C upon T dash. Now we know that slope of chord PQ is given by minus 1 upon T1, T2. So in this case it will be T into T dash, and here this slope will be equal to slope of normal. Now slope of normal at any point is given by T square. So from here we can simply say that T cube into T dash is minus 1 and mod of T cube into T dash is 1. So answer to this question is simply 1. Now here the question is, if the locus of a point whose chord of contact with respect to this circle is a tangent to hyperbola xy equals 1 is xy equals c square, find the value of c square. Now let this point P be alpha comma beta, then equation of chord of contact to this circle is given by t equals 0, which will be alpha x plus beta y minus 4 equals 0. Now for this hyperbola, value of c is 1, and we know that equation of tangent is given by x plus t square y minus 2ct equals 0. So in this case c is 1, so it will be minus 2t equals 0. Now both these equations, they represent the same line. So we'll get alpha upon 1 beta upon t square equals 2 upon t. So alpha equals 2 upon t and beta equals 2t. Now we'll multiply them. We'll get alpha into beta equals 4. So this point P, it will lie on this rectangular hyperbola, which is xy equals 4. So the value of c square is simply 4. And that is the answer to this question. Here the question is the tangent to hyperbola at point P. So suppose we have a tangent at a point P. It intersects the x-axis at point T and y-axis at T dash, and normal at this point P, it intersects x-axis at N and y-axis at N dash, and it says if area of triangles PNT and PN dash T dash, they are delta and delta dash, then we need to find the value of 1 upon delta plus 1 upon delta dash. Now we can solve this question in parametric coordinates also. We can solve it in terms of x1, y1 also. Here we're going to solve it in terms of parametric coordinates. So we'll take P as CT, C upon T. Now we know that equation of tangent, it is given by x plus t square y, and it is equal to 2ct. Now we'll put y as 0. We'll get x as 2ct, 0. And if we'll put x as 0, we'll get y as 2c upon t. So this is t and that's t dash. Now in the same way we can write equation of normal. Equation of normal to rectangular hyperbola is t cube x minus ty, and it'll be c t to the power 4 minus c. Now we'll put y as 0, we'll get n, so n will be c t to the power 4 minus 1 upon t cube comma 0, and n dash, and for n dash we'll put x as 0, we'll get this result as c 1 minus t to the power 4 upon t. Now we need to find area of these two triangles, PNTN, P and S T dash. So delta will be 1 by 2. Now base is T minus N. So T minus N will be 2CT minus C T to the power 4 minus 1 upon T cube into this height, which is C upon T. Now we can take C common. So it will be 1 by 2C, and here it will be 2t to the power 4 minus t to the power 4. So it will be simply t to the power 4 plus 1 upon t cube into C by T. So this result will be C square 1 plus t to the power 4 upon 2 t to the power 4. Now in the same way we'll find this delta dash. It will be 1 by 2, and then this base, which is t dash minus n dash. So it will be 2c upon t minus c 1 minus t to the power 4 upon t into this height, which is c into t. Now here t and t will cancel, so we'll take c common. So it will be c square upon 2 1 plus t to the power 4. Now we need to find the value of 1 upon delta plus 1 upon delta dash. So 1 upon delta plus 1 upon delta dash will be 2t to the power 4 c square 1 plus t to the power 4, and here will be 2 c square 1 plus t to the power 4. So we can write this as c square 1 plus t to the power 4 and 2 1 plus t to the power 4. Now this t to the power 4 will cancel. So this 1 upon delta plus 1 upon delta dash, it is 2 upon c square. So it depends on c, but it is independent of t. So it depends on c, and that's your option number C.